Alright, in today's video, we're going to be reviewing the Marvel Legends Secret Wars Symbiote Spider-Man or Black Suit Spider-Man, whichever one you prefer, or Bully Maguire, whichever one you prefer. So yeah, we're going to be reviewing this figure, so let's not waste any more time. Let's see how tall he is. He stands at just about to the top of his head, 6 1/4. Yeah, around like 6 1/4. Here he is next to his arch nemesis. Obviously, it's the wrong color, and this is the wrong iteration of him. Venom. I know this is just a repaint, but this figure is so awesome. I love this figure so much. Just the paint apps, just the sculpt. I just love it so much. Again, it is a repaint of Amazon exclusive, I believe it was, and I think there was another pack where it came with I think Carnage or something. I believe I'll put it on the screen. This figure is just awesome. If you guys haven't picked this up, please pick it up. It's on Amazon. It's the 2 videos I did before this one. Definitely pick this figure up. This figure is awesome. So yeah, here he is next to him. Here he is next to the Marvel Spider-Man 2 Symbiote Spider-Man. He's a little bit shorter than him. Or they're about the same size. Yeah, they're about the same height. Around there. Here he is next to Bully Maguire. He should be shorter than him. Yeah, he's not that much shorter than him. Not by a lot, but he is shorter than him. And now that I think about it, this head is humongous. Like, this head is humongous. Compared to his anatomy body, his head is humongous. But we're not talking about this figure. I already reviewed that. Check that out if you haven't already. Here he is next to, I guess this is a comic iteration of him. I don't know what figure this is, I'm gonna be honest. I know this is obviously Symbiote Spider-Man, but I don't know what figure this is from specifically. Or I don't know what iteration this is from. I don't know if this is just regular comic Symbiote Spider-Man. I'm guessing, I'm assuming so. This guy is always in some crazy pose. But yeah, so they're about the same height. This is practically the same body mold. Is it? Sort of, I think the upper torso is kind of different, but the lower torso is the same. The lower legs look a little bit skinnier. Okay, we're not talking about that right now. Here he is next to the animated series one, about the same height, and this one has toe joints. Interesting. This came with the Carnage, I believe. This was a 2-pack. Yeah, this is the 2-pack with Carnage. This figure could have been way better, and this figure looks extremely weird. Like, look at his hips. Does he have drop down? Okay, we're not reviewing these figures. What am I doing? And he fell. Here he is next to Levi. Obviously, he's going to be shorter than him, as it should be. And here he is next to the worst Marvel legend of all time, Superior Bum Iron Man. Of course, he is going to be taller than him. All right, here we go. All right, so let's talk about the aesthetic of this figure. Now, this figure is literally just black with a white symbol on it and white eyes. That's literally it. And then obviously they have the symbol on his hands right here, on the back of his hands, I should say. Looks pretty good. Paint is, can't really complain too much about the paint. The paint on the symbol itself looks clean. Not, I mean, obviously it's not perfect. You can see some type of glitches. Like right there, there's some black, there's some white kind of into the black. It's not perfect, but for the most part, it looks clean. They painted in between the butterfly joints. It keeps going, so that's cool. I like how they did that. So that's cool. And yeah, that's pretty much it. There's not really much to talk about the aesthetic. I guess you could talk about the anatomy, which we can compare to the other figures. Give me 1 second. I think this anatomy is better than this one, to be honest. I mean, I don't know. I think his arm should be more to his shoulders, but like this one, because this one looks more natural than this one, in my honest opinion. But I mean, it's fine, I guess. I don't know. Let me know in the comments which one you guys prefer. I'm not gonna lie, I prefer this head sculpt more than this one. I feel like this one, okay, he fell. I prefer this head sculpt and this figure opposed to this one. I don't know. I feel like this one is just more, I don't know. I just like this figure more than this one. I don't know. And then there's some like scuffs I had with this figure as well. And this figure just looks outdated. It looks crazy. Like, I don't know. It does. I'm pretty sure this articulation is better than this one, to be honest. But I don't know how old this figure is. I don't know when this figure came out. And again, I don't even remember what iteration this is. I'm pretty sure this is just a comic Symbiote Spider-Man. I don't know if this was a Build-A-Figure or whatever, and also the symbol is different from this one. This one is more of a triangle. This one is more of a rectangle. So there's that. So I mean, they're cool. I mean, I guess I don't know. Like I said, I probably prefer this one more. This one has more of a shine to it. This one is more like just. I mean, both of them have a shine to it. I don't know what I'm talking about. But I do prefer this symbol and this costume more than this one, to be honest, in my honest opinion. And then even more comparison, this is the animated series one. Obviously this one probably has more articulation, to be honest. Probably the exact same, because these are like practically the same body mold, just that this one has toe joints, this one doesn't. But yeah, we'll get into the articulation later. And this one has somewhat shading in it because it's the animated series, even though this one looks absolutely goofy. But anyway, and what else we can compare? We're not going to compare the PS5 symbiote because there's no point in that. But yeah, so for the aesthetic, I feel like he should have more muscle on him. I mean, this is Symbiote Spider. He's not supposed to be super muscular, but I feel like he should have a little bit more meat on his arms, a little more meat on his shoulders and his trap area. But I mean, it is what it is. This is Marvel Legends after all, so we can't really ask for too much because this is Hasbro. So, you know what I mean? It is what it is. But the paint on the symbol is clean. From the front and the back, and then the way they did the eyes is cool as well. I think this is like the McFarlane version of the Symbiote Spider-Man, and this one is more like the comic original version. Somebody let me know in the comments. I'm not really too sure. I never really read the original comics of Spider-Man like that, but I'm pretty sure this is the McFarlane head because the eyes are extremely big. McFarlane loves to put the Spider-Man eyes extremely big, extremely wide. I know that's McFarlane's thing. So anyway, as for the aesthetic, I'm gonna give it a 4 out of 5. I feel like he should be a little bit more muscular in his arms and a little bit of his legs and probably even the torso area. But other than that, it is what it is. I can't really complain. This is like the same body mold they've been using for God knows how long. So, you know, it is what it is. So a 4 out of 5 for the aesthetic. It's just literally plain black with just white paint on it. So it is what it is. Anyway, so yeah, 4 out of 5 for the aesthetic. As for accessories, you do get his fist hands that come on him in the package. You do get your wall crawling hands. Nicely painted, looks cool, can't complain too much about that. You do get your whipping hands, which I will not show on camera. I'll throw these in the garbage. You guys know the schedule, you guys know how this goes. Straight in the, can I get off my hand? Straight in the garbage. All right, and last but not least, you do get an alternative head, and this is more of like focused, angrier head, because this head is already angry itself. But this is more of like, I'm about to really beat you up head. Like, it's over for you head. Yeah, so there's that. And lastly, you get this shield, which if you move it like this, it changes from Peter Parker to Spider-Man. Yeah, that's cool. Even though this is not accurate because this is not, this right here, hold on. These are not the same at all. These are not the same. This is McFarlane and this is more of like the comic one. So this is false advertisement. I know it's not focusing. Okay, there we go. They're not the same. They're not. False advertisement. It's not the exact same at all. And plus, the Shield Symbiote Spider-Man has more of like a blue hue into it. More leaning towards blue and black together. Like blue shading into it. Like almost like the animated series one. So yeah, this is false advertisement. I'm not gonna lie. Congratulations, Hasbro. You did a great job advertising your figure. Congratulations. False advertisement. So yeah, it would have been great if you used it with this one. This is like the accurate one. Like this looks practically the same. Even though the eyes on here are a little bit sharper, like on like top of right here, but yeah, this is more accurate to this. Even though this is more like a blue, like blue shading throughout, it's crazy. But yeah, you do get the shield, which I'm never gonna use ever, I don't think. And then you do get this. You could I think you can take out of this or something. I'm not even gonna bother doing that because I'm not interested in doing that. So yeah, there's that. So for the accessories, I'm gonna give it like a 4 out of 5. It would have been cool if we got like a web accessory or something, or like a black symbiote accessory or something of that sort. That would have been cool, but it is what it is. So yeah, 4 out of 5 for accessories. I really like this head sculpt. It's really cool. And then you get all of your array of Spider-Man hands, which we always need with Spider-Man. So cool, 4 out of 5. As for articulation, he can't move his head up, all the way up. That's nice. He can't look all the way down. And he can't rotate. That's standard. And no nuance because it is on a hinge. Absolutely no nuance at all. None. It's almost non-existent. So, yep, there's that. Arms go all the way around. Can't go out that far. Bicep swivel is there. Double jointed elbow. Decent. And wrist is on a hinge. Here we go. As for the torso, oh yeah, butterfly joint goes back that far. Not too much. Forward, almost none. Can he do the Gundam style at least? Let's see. I think it's possible, guys. I think. Can he do it? Can he do it? Can he do it? Nah, he doesn't make it. Nah, almost, but nah, he doesn't make it. Nah, so. Failed the Gundam style check. So the butterfly joints are not good, alright? If they cannot pass the Gundam style check, then the butterfly joints is not good, alright? As for the torso, he has an upper diaphragm joint, which barely goes anywhere. I'm just using the up one. Can barely go anywhere. So yeah, there's that. It can't rotate. And it does tilt left and right. And it does hula hoop. So if you want to do that, there's that. He does have a reverse ab crunch right here. Can't go forward that much. Can't go back that much. Let's test the other figures. Let's see how far they go. This one goes extremely far back. Look at that. Look at that. Wait, are they the same? Nah, the one on the right is way more. That's crazy. That is kind of crazy. And then forward. Forward. Yeah, this is bad, Hasbro. This is bad work. Yeah, this is bad. Look at this. This is bad. Look at this. This is bad. Hold on. I'm in it. It's in a bad position. Yeah, this is bad. That's bad. Yeah, that's really bad. So yeah, Hasbro, it's not looking too good, man. How do you have a figure that came out long ago could do this and the other figure can't? This is crazy work. Look at it. They're standing at the same position. Look at this. Terrible. Terrible, terrible, terrible. That's really terrible. Let me try to get it at an angle where he's at the same height as him. Look at this. Basically the same, yet this figure can go like this. Crazy work. Crazy work. And I think this figure has a double ball peg too? There's no way. Double ball peg too? Oh my goodness, Hasbro. Ah, man. Was this a cash grab? Wow. Secret Wars cash grab. Wow, that is insane, bro. Let me fix this camera. Hasbro with the cash grab Secret Wars, man. Wow, that is really bad. And this figure came out, I think, last year, 2025. Wow, that's embarrassing. All right, anyway. Legs can kick up, so that's good. Can they go back? They do go back, but it does go to the side. Thigh swivel is there. Oh yeah, let's check the split. Can you do the split? Almost perfect. Almost. We're gonna see the other figure. Can he do a perfect split? Oh, they're practically the same. Yeah, they're the same. Okay, cool. Got them doing the Green Goblin split. Willem Dafoe split. All right, thigh swivel is here. Cool. Double jointed knees. Cool. Proportions is cool. You get your boot swivel. Ankles go. Whoa, what is wrong with this ankle? Hello. Okay, ankles go back. They go forward. Decent, and ankle rocker is decent. So yeah, for articulation, this is gonna get probably the fact that this figure that came out years ago can articulate way more better going back and forward than this figure is absolutely insane, with all due respect. Even though this figure looks even the butterfly joints, look at this. Look, he can't even do that. Look at this. This is how far he can go. What am I looking at? What am I looking at, bro? This is crazy work. Can he do the Gundam style check? There's no way he can do the Gundam style check. I don't think so, because the way that they cut it out, probably not. Nah, I don't think he could. Nah, he can't. He's the same thing, but he can go extremely back though. Like, this is crazy work. Look at that. This is crazy. This is absolutely crazy. Wow. So for articulation, this is going to get a 2.5 out of 5. This is garbage, bro. With all due respect. Like I said, you could do your standard, you know, Spider-Man poses or whatever. Like, you can do your... I don't know any Spider-Man poses. I can't think of any right now. I'm not even going to try and embarrass myself right now. But listen, you could do your Spider-Man poses and whatnot, but it's going to be very limited because, again, this dude doesn't have good butterfly joints. Can't even tilt his head. The legs are fine. This dude, like, how do you have this figure that came out? I don't even know when it came out. Probably, I'm not even gonna give an estimate. I'll put it on the screen when this figure came out. How can this figure articulate more than this, bro? This is unbelievable. This is unbelievable. Listen, 2.5 out of 5 for the articulation. The head cannot tilt. The head has no nuance. The arms are terrible when it comes to the butterfly joints. The torso is almost terrible because compared to the figure that I just showed you guys, it is almost embarrassing. Torso is bad and legs are fine. So yeah, 2.5 for articulation. So the final verdict for this figure is going to get 7 out of 10. It's going to get a 7 out of 10 because I really like the head sculpts. The accessories are fine. I wish they would have given us like a web shooter or some symbiote, a tendril or something. That would have been cool. Shield I don't really care about, even though it's false advertisement with the picture thing or whatever. And their articulation is absolutely terrible. Disappointing at its finest point. Crazy work. So yeah, 7 out of 10. Probably do okay in stop motion. Not really, if you want me to be honest. It will get some of the job done, but try not to do too many action poses or anything because it's not good at that at all. Because it would be better off getting this figure than getting this one, to be honest. Even though, I mean, let me see if I can do a head swap. How does that look? That looks a little bit strange, I'm gonna be honest. It looks a little bit strange. It looks a little bit strange. Looks a little, just a little bit strange. If you want, you can work it out, to be honest. You can work it out. So if you want to do that, you can. It looks a little bit strange. I'm not gonna lie, it looks a little bit strange. But you can work it out. I think his head is a little bit too big, to be honest. Yeah, it looks a little bit strange. But if you look at it from the side, it doesn't look bad at all. Or from the back, it doesn't look bad at all. But from the front, it looks kind of strange. Looks kind of strange. But other than that, yeah, this figure, 7 out of 10. Do I recommend the figure? If you really like the McFarlane symbiote, then I would suggest it. But if not, I don't suggest this figure. Like, if you really like Black Suit Spider-Man and you like this McFarlane head and you like this head and you love the Secret Wars comic book line or whatever, then I would suggest this figure. But if you're into like stop motion and posing your figures, I don't recommend this figure at all. Absolutely not, bro. It's so disappointing, especially coming from this figure. I'm going to continue to compare it because how is this figure articulating more better than this one? Like, it's absolutely insane. But yeah, anyway, let me know how you guys feel about this figure in the comments below. I'll leave a link in the description where you can buy this figure, whether it be through Big Bad Toy Store or Amazon. I'll leave both in the description if it is available. Anyway, with that being said, I love you guys. Like the video, subscribe if you're new, subscribe to my Christian channel. It's very important to your salvation. What happens after death? The link will be in the description, and I'll talk to you guys in the next one. God bless.